Next, it's Week 11 action in the NFL with the Steelers in town to take on the Chargers. Pittsburgh's with 24 wins to LA's 10. Will the dominance continue? Find out on Sunday night.
Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Los Angeles Chargers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. The numbers on the ground for Carson last week, 14 carries, 61 yards.
I'm so glad you asked for a couple of offensive linemen to talk to before the game, because they told us that in last week's contest, everything was clicking. Didn't matter whether they were doing gap scheme, zone scheme. It was working, and they expect more of the same in this game, although they're prepared for some adjustments by the defense they expect to see.
14 yards is the pickup there, and a Charger first down. Prescott to throw it. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. That catch good for only a couple. Defensively, you're okay with that. Here the first quarter catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't... big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that. And that's something you have to get. Ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. On third down, Carson. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Prescott looks to throw on first. Out to the right here to Shepard. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
Caught right side, Tate. Touchdown, Chargers. Golden Tate, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. A first carry here for Kaneng Nwangu. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. More from L.A. in a moment. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Buying time. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. This defense for the Steelers, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Prescott on first down. Forced out to his left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. Again, Dak going to keep it. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he takes it in for the Charger touchdown. It's the fullback. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. On the return, here's a dangerous Cordero Patterson. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. Two division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming, because I blew up your phone all week. Prior to this one, I was so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. And, Charles, this defense, they know that they've got their work cut out for them. Here's a quarterback coming off a game in which he threw 4 touchdowns. And they've watched the tape all week. They've seen it. But what can they do differently?
I think they've got to approach it like a pitcher facing a really hot batter. Get him uncomfortable in the box. Change speeds, change locations, change the pitches you throw at him. So show different coverages, blitz sometimes, drop back other times. Just don't let him get comfortable or let him get into rhythm.
On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 36 yards on the play. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Touchdown! Trey Burton, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Steelers have now made this a one-score game. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive, they've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
The Charger drive about to get going. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Wilson with a first down carry. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And fights through one man. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On second down, a run with Breida. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
Prescott now. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 21. A 3rd down gain of 19. A first down throw for Prescott. And this is Shepard on the catch. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. A gain of 6 there on first. Throwing again on second down. Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Chance to scan the field there. It felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
On 3rd down, it's Carson. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming. Carlson able to put this one through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And now out come the Steelers. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Drops this off with Nwangu. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on third. Working from the gun, Mahomes. They'll get this to the rookie from Florida. That's Kadarius Toney. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And that one results in 35 yards. Mahomes now on first down. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Patterson. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. That'll be caught. It's Toney. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a first and goal.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Right back to Toney. He's got another one. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That's good for a gain of 6. Second and goal.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Kene Nwangu, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the lead is down to a field goal. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. There's the stiff arm. And shutting him off, now open field. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And again, it's Prescott. It's hauled in by Shepard. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 2nd and 2. To throw is Prescott. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Prescott. He's got it. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
At the 3-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Touchdown, Chargers. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. The surprise. Second-round pick Sean Bunting there to get a hand in. 2nd and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Blake Gillikin on the punt now on 4th down. Back deep, Golden Tate. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Charger drive about to get going. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. So we reach. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half, we get it back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And the Steeler offense ready to get going here in this 3rd quarter. And right out of the gate, they face a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. And that one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott looking for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh. Dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Looking for his receiver, sharp, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. They go quickly here out to Moore. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. On play action, it's Mahomes. Open man right side is Tony. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
First down, Steelers.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Jacob Harris with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Steelers have now made this a one-score game. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the lead is down to a field goal.
Steelers 21. Jason Sanders.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Chargers. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. Now a give right side. Carson. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fabian Moreau.
Pick 6, baby. Let's get this.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Joe Schobert, number 4 in the NFL in tackles last year, in to make the stop.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Give is Nwangu, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Kene Nwangu with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time in the ball game.
And Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Dak Prescott and the offense heading back onto the field. He has to sort of pick himself up off the mat now, Charles. They were winning at halftime, now losing it. He's not playing well.
Sometimes you get into a position where you get a little bit too greedy. You feel great about how you're playing. Good first half.
There he goes, right side. The 20. Touchdown, L.A. Chris Carson. Touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone.
And this is a play defensively where you're just looking around and saying, what was that? What just happened? You're looking at your teammates, they're looking at you. And let's face it, your defensive coordinator, he's not going to tip his cap to him. That's not how football works, but he probably should have after that run. That was absolutely sensational.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. That's complete to Tony. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Now here's Mahomes. Harris has it over the middle. He's up to 70 yards receiving now as that last catch gets him a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. 101 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. They go back to Carson here on 2nd. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A different story here, over 20 yards. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Prescott. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good game. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Prescott now. Touchdown! 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over. And here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. And the script really is flipped for them. Their momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Flushed out right, and he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mind set there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football.
And you can just see that whole play developing. That's where, as a defender, you just lock in on your target and say, I'm not even thinking about breaking stride. I'm running straight for the belt buckle because where it goes, that's where you find his body. And he's able to get in there and make a great play.
Open man there is Patterson, complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. On first down, Mahomes. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver.
And that'll bring up second down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Mahomes firing complete, and he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 17-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Henry Ruggs.
His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Chris Carson trotting back out there. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game.
They go back to Carson here on second.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Looking to throw. Prescott. This is caught by Tate. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Golden Tate with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Chargers use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Yeah, this is a guy who runs with such balance and control. I mean, he went through that early contact just like he was driving over a speed bump. And he's able to continue his way downfield and wind up in the end zone.
Patrick Mahomes in the offense. Down by 10. A little under 2.5 to go. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Mahomes now on first down. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone.
And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
Mahomes. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case. Down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Mahomes will throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Getting set to go again. Dallas Goedert marching back onto the field. And this is how the game has trended for him numbers-wise. He's really picked it up. And I got to be honest, I don't know schematically. This is where I need you. What does the defense need to do to get back to that start that they had on him?
You've got to harass him early in his route. Right off the line of scrimmage, someone needs to be there. So it's not what we call a free release where he just gets into the route so easily. Because once he builds up momentum and speed, forget it, you're done. Knock him off of that, chip away at his timing, and then make sure you have a second person there in the vicinity as well. Too big and too strong usually for one person to handle.
Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. More from L.A. in a moment. And the Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. Prescott lets it fly for Thielen. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here.
I think in a sense they won with their presentation because they showed 22 personnel. That's 2 running backs, 2 tight ends. So you figure if it's going to be a big play, it would come out of the running game because that's how they showed. But instead, they chose to throw out of that formation, and they definitely caught the defense off guard.
Prescott, he goes down to a knee, and that should just about do it.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for